The odds of survival for the Cleveland kidnapping victims extraordinarily low, experts say. Jack Nicas, he's in Chicago with us. He's been talking to some experts about this. Jack, thanks for being here. Time is often the enemy in this case, isn't it? The longer these cases go unsolved, the less likely it is that a kidnapping victim is going to be found alive.
Absolutely. Now, what we're seeing in almost all abduction cases, particularly the stereotypical abductions where they're done by non-family members, most of these children, almost 90% some studies say, are dead within the first 24 hours. But what we also see is that the vast majority of children who do go missing are found quite quickly, mostly because most of them are runaways who later return, and many of the others are taken by family members and are unharmed.
Jack, a lot of focus being put on the Amber Alert. This is, of course, an alert that blasts out to the public when a child goes missing, interrupts TV airwaves. So in hopes that the public will see something in the immediate aftermath of a kidnapping. The Amber Alert not issued in these Cleveland cases, a lot of attention being focused on that. Is it true that the Amber Alert is most effective when there's not a lot of premeditation with the kidnapping? And it appears to be that there was a lot of premeditation in this instance.
Right, so 2 points here. Yes, with the 3 women who were recovered this week, the first woman was actually went missing prior to the Amber Alert system being set up in Cleveland. The second 2 women, they could have issued Amber Alerts for these women, but the policy in Ohio is there actually has to be a confirmed or witnessed abduction for them to issue an Amber Alert. And in both these cases, both of these women went missing and no one saw a thing. Now, in terms of whether or not the alerts would have been issued, we spoke to one expert on Amber Alerts who said because there seemed to be so much premeditation, so much planning here, it likely wouldn't have been that effective. Amber Alerts historically have been much more effective in cases where it's sort of a crime of passion or a family member takes a child without really much premeditation and they're driving and the Amber Alert can help tip the public off to maybe a license plate or something like that. These women went missing and they were found only miles from their home. So they likely were not out in the open for very long.
All right, Jack Nicas in Chicago, thanks for being with us. More on this issue in the Wall Street Journal and on WSJ.com right now.